The 7th round of the Motorsport UK British Rallycross Championship 5 Nations Trophy is held at Pembrey at Llanelli in Wales. Time for the juniors final then. It's Tyler McAlpin in the white machine on pole position with Will Ovenden and Benjamin Bartlett on the outside of the front row as the lights go green and we go racing. So McAlpin gets a good start, but so does Will Ovenden. They go side by side with one another down towards the first corner. Who's going to get the whole shot? McAlpin's got the inside line and track position and holds firm into the race lead for now. Bartlett into third place. That's Ryan Smith in the white machine up ahead of a man Gantra from the second row of the grid and into fourth place as here comes Will Ovenden then on the inside of Tyler McAlpin. Can he hold his way through on the inside? No. McAlpin gets it back and into the race lead as we head on towards the back straight for the first time. So a quite brilliant couple of corners there by the top two in this race, and the upshot is it's Tyler McAlpin, the championship leader, who leads onto the gravel section for the first time with Will Ovenden, then Benjamin Bartlett, then you've got Ryan Smith, then it's a man Gantra who goes joker on the first lap, so that releases them to the rest of the field. And he's going to allow them an opportunity here to run in some nice clear air and hope that the rest of the field squabbles amongst one another so that they can take advantage of the joker lap. So McAlpin then leading the way not only in this race but in the championship by a couple of points, and the question remains is he going to be leading the championship or possibly even extending the advantage that he has coming into this weekend after this race reaches the checkered flag. There is Benjamin Bartlett who sits in third place, closely followed by Ryan Smith. You've got Holly Woolley in the mix there as well. Caden Harris, Teddy McPherson also on the grid. There was Caden Harris in the black and green machine as a couple of drivers go into their joker laps. The top 5 continue on their normal route as the rest of the field have then made their jokers. And you can see now here that Ryan Smith that is, in the middle of this little battle, is going to come under a bit of pressure here before too long from the likes of Caden Harris if their pace continues. And that's a really unfortunate position for Ryan Smith to be in, because of course he's trying to attack Benjamin Bartlett for third position, but he's also going to have to keep a watching brief on his mirrors if Harris is able to close down that gap any further. Into the joker he goes though, does Ryan Smith then, so that is going to release Harris into some nice clear air, but Smith actually has done okay out of that by all accounts. Nice bit of clear track in front of him to not worry too much, and crucially there he's in front of a man Gantra who's already made their joker in this race, so that's good to see for him, because it's going to give him, as I say, a nice bit of clear track and no immediate threat from behind to worry about. At the front, it is still Tyler McAlpin that leads the way. Here is Benjamin Bartlett, now kind of in no man's land in third position. What he needs to do at this particular point is just run as good a race as he possibly can and just try and keep the pace as best as possible, strike at the right opportunity for the joker and hope that he can use that overcut to as great effect as possible. McAlpin there slightly wide meanwhile in the race lead with Will Ovenden, and look at this, there's a man Gantra up the inside of the 84 of Caden Harris. 2 by 2 they go. Harris is not taking this one lying down. He switches back to the inside line as they come across the start-finish line then, and Caden Harris now through on a man Gantra. So a nice bit of opportunist driving there for Caden Harris, elevates him up into, what's that, about fourth place now in this one. Meanwhile, all action stations still at the front between McAlpin and Ovenden. Into the joker then goes McAlpin, so he doesn't want the pressure of Will Ovenden for the time being, but is it going to drop in behind Benjamin Bartlett? Yes, it is. Bartlett, of course, has not made his joker in this one. Oh, and there's contact there as well between the two as they come through into the final corner. McAlpin into the side of Benjamin Bartlett. Bartlett facing the wrong way. He stalled the car as well, and now he's going to have a heck of a lot of work to do, and unfortunately it looks like there's possible damage here for Tyler McAlpin. Yep, looks like the front left suspension is broken, and that unfortunately is his race for victory coming to a premature conclusion at the start of the final lap. So disaster there for Tyler McAlpin, not only in the race for the result, but also for his championship challenge. The upshot is it's Will Ovenden that leads the way from Ryan Smith, from Caden Harris in first, second and third. Then it's a man Gantra, then Teddy McPherson, then Holly Woolley, and then you've got Benjamin Bartlett and Tyler McAlpin who are now out of this race. So opportunity knocks for some of the drivers, and it certainly knocks for the likes of Will Ovenden, and he has answered. Through the final corner he comes, across the line to take the win in the final for the Junior Rallycross Championship ahead of Ryan Smith. Then Caden Harris in an unlikely third place with Aman Gantra in fourth position, Teddy McPherson, and then Holly Woolley completing the 6 finishers in that one. Benjamin Bartlett and Tyler McAlpin not managing to make the checkered flag. But it's Will Ovenden then who manages to reign supreme, take a very well-deserved victory. He kept his head cool and calm when others around them faltered, and he takes the win here in Pembrey.